All
Snap.
right, I'm live with Rizy and Hiawatha here, and we're going to be discussing the Korean show Sweet Home or My Sweet Home. It's got a bunch of different names, man.
It,
It's
it just says Sweet Home now, but I
yeah,
swear the first season was called Home Sweet Home or Sweet Home Sweet Home.
yeah,
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 it
My
was
Sweet
Home
Home or
Sweet Home,
something.
My Sweet Home, Home Sweet Home. It
Sweet,
was weird.
yeah,
It was,
Sweet Home is a lot easier, so we're just gonna stick with that.
The good thing about this show is there's too much going on. That's the that's the only real
Well, yeah,
complaint. There's just so
this
much
is
going
this
on.
is one show where there is no fucking such thing as a filler episode.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you literally you can't even walk away. You this is one of the shows you gotta pause it if you go to chuck a piss, get a drink, get a snack. Because you come back and shit has hit the fucking goddamn fan into like an extent
stuff
you won't
happened
even
so
understand.
fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's just like
Yeah, like it'll pivot.
you're not short on content. Put it that way.
Fuck no.
It says Ha Yun, a loner high school student who lost his entire family in a terrible accident, is forced to leave his home and has to face a new reality where monsters are trying to wipe out all of humanity. Now he must fight against all odds to try and race against the clock to save what is left of the human race before it's too late. That's a good summary of it, but it's
Oh,
not just about him though,
him.
because
No.
yeah, there's
He's
like
not even.
multiple people.
You could almost in the
And
second
by the
season,
end,
the
he's pretty
first.
much given up on humanity. You know that?
Yeah, in the first season, he's definitely the main character. The second season, I'd hardly disagree that he's the main character. Yeah, he's on the poster, but he is not the main character. It'd actually probably be like a couple of these chicks, which people are like, oh, it's woke, and no, these chicks aren't woke. They're actually fucking badass, and there's reasons for it.
No,
What's up, Billy?
Hey Billy, how you doing?
no. It was that one
Um,
chick from the first one who was the soldier, and it kind of followed her story and her kid's story, and one girl that was with him, the ballerina from the very beginning. Remember?
Yeah, there's like multiple stories going on. Like, for instance, the first season, everybody's stuck in this apartment complex thing, and they're trying to just survive. And then there's like other people that are like panicking, and they're trying to get out of there, and it's like this whole thing of like back and forth of should we go or should we stay and we get out of here, and then it's just like people are
yeah,
dying all over the place, and then they finally do get out of there. I can't remember if it was the end of the first season or the second one, but they
yeah,
end up,
it was the first season because it
yeah,
starts with them in the second season, and in the start of the second season, for some fucking reason, a chick thinks that her brother's still alive. So I think they steal this military truck or some shit, and they drive back there,
yeah,
um, to go find out that he's not there because the fucking goddamn apartment complex blew up. You stupid bitch.
yeah. He drove all the way back there, and it was just nuked.
So
The current
Yeah, but he knew he was
season,
going to die because he was infected her brother, and he kind of sacrificed himself.
yeah, in a way.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is the quality of the effects and everything on here, even the first season and all the way through it, it looks like it's movie quality, man. Like the way it, if they were to make this show in America, it would be $1 billion an episode.
Oh,
They just couldn't
easily.
do it. Yeah, they couldn't do it.
And the fact that like in the first season, I could see how it was such good quality, but in the second season, like we're in the world now, so it's a lot of open shots, a lot of fucking stuff like that, which and a lot of it's in daylight, and a lot of people don't realize that why superhero TV shows are shot at nighttime because the effects look easier to make and they don't look as lame at nighttime because it's cheaper to do. But when you're doing shots like this during the day and you got fucking monsters or shit running up against you, that's really hard to make look realistic and a lot more expensive.
Yeah,
Like a lot of people don't realize that shit. Like, oh, why is it always at nighttime? I'm like, because it's cheaper and it's easier.
Yeah, they don't. They can just use the
And they can
darkness
hide
to
a lot
hide
more.
the. Yeah, they can use the
Yeah, they
darkness
can
to
hide.
hide it or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Yeah, they hide.
It's
a
like
lot.
that shitty Predator movie. Remember that shitty
Yeah.
Predator movie where everything's in the dark, the whole
Oh
movie?
God.
Man, that movie pissed me
Yeah.
off. But like I said, the effects and everything on this show are it's just top notch. And the current season, the first episode, my God, that could literally be a theater movie, man. How everything
Just
looked
so you
on
know,
there.
Nightbot is saying that this is a rerun.
Oh God, damn it!
When this
Nightbot.
isn't a rerun, we're live. But yeah, like Hargrave was saying, like the first episode, like it's off the chain. And what I love the most about this season, it was just mostly civilians. In the first series, this one you get like a full fucking goddamn squadron. I think they're called Crow Squadron or something. Which I thought was fucking pretty cool play on fucking words, just because the crows are always around the fucking dead, you know.
What is this saying? This is trying to. Damn it, man.
I
Sorry,
think
everybody. You guys keep talking. I'm just trying to.
it
I
doesn't
didn't catch
really.
the crows are always on here.
Oh, there we go. I found
Well,
it.
yeah, they were called. I think they were called Crow Squadron or Crow Battalion or something.
Oh, yeah,
That's what the
yeah,
name
they
of the
kept-
Oh yeah,
military-
these dudes. They were the crows. You're
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
they
this
were
this
the
was
Crows.
these guys went through fucking hell, man. They kept
Oh
losing
fuck
people.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like
And then-
hardened fucking warriors,
Oh.
man. Like Valhalla for these motherfuckers.
They got fucked in the end, though, man. Going in that building. Fuck that. I wouldn't have done
Oh
that.
yeah, I
wouldn't have
knew that was gonna happen, man. Yeah.
Well, remember that one piece of shit guy that was screaming and he's like, "What are you doing? You're keeping us hostage. We want to get out of here, man." So he's like, "Go
Oh
ahead."
yeah. There's this one point, like, and it's like after like the world is pretty much over, and they're all staying at this what do you call it? Like a sports stadium.
Yeah, the one that they tried to blow up on a
Yeah,
part two.
So the soldiers basically become their protectors, and so they go out on
holders,
these
too.
missions. Yeah. And then these other cunts, they come in and they're like, well, I want some of these special privileges. And then they're giving the shit to the soldiers. And this guy's like, all right, fine, here. Because at first he starts defending him, but then he gets smugged at like one of the sergeants. And he's like, all right, fine, here's your pole. You're not coming with me? No, man, you're a badass. You want all the glory for yourself? Go do it.
Yeah. Yeah, he called that guy's bluff.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then
Fuck,
that guy.
That'd be a good mutant for Fallout right there. You know that?
Yeah, and then he
No
gives
shit.
he gives that guy like a fishing spear or something, and then he goes and leaves.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was mad.
That fucking guy, man.
Fuck that world, man. I wouldn't go nowhere without a couple friends and some fucking heavy iron throwing, you know?
Oh man, like I would just be in a fortified position or underground.
What about
man,
that old guy and that crazy bitch?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
go back with those images. This guy was one of the most craziest motherfuckers in season
Oh, yeah.
2, man. They chop off his fucking fingers or some shit. And he's
Yeah, that's
just,
the doctor.
and then they're like, yeah, they're blowing up the fucking stadium. He's just laughing. He's like, yeah, damn it, kill him.
Well, he was underneath that one mutant talking to it, remember?
Yeah, I know. He's like curled up like his little fucking fetal position. Yeah, this guy's fucked.
People like him are why the world is like it is. They got crazy,
Mhm.
senseless, fucking amoral fucks in positions of power where they shouldn't be.
Yeah, this is like Korean Fauci right here.
No shit. That's basically who they based him on was Fauci.
Yeah. He's like, oh, what are you talking about? Well, I don't know where the antidotes in the serum went. Where
Yeah,
is it?"
he's like, no, and then he's like, they're like, no, you do know. He's like, yeah, I hid them somewhere very, very secret.
I hit it.
Yeah,
You'll never
now
find it.
help me drive around with this crushed egg in a suitcase.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
God,
this
that
guy
was
fucking
crazy too, dragging that shit around. I wonder how many people's lives he caused just there, man, you know?
Yeah, and then
Wait,
those
fucking
other people that look like
police.
fucking Transformers. They kept finding those Transformers.
Oh, those
people.
fuckers, the rock men.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Yeah,
That was fucking
weird,
cool though
man.
when they were chasing him, man. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they're like blowing the
Yeah,
fuck out of them.
it did remind me of Transformers. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what
We
it
didn't
looked
even
like. It
talk
looked
about-
like Transformers.
We haven't even talked about that one dude that's the bad guy that's after him and shit. Remember him that was made in that fucking place by that girl's boyfriend?
Oh yeah, that guy. I mean, yeah, there's just so much shit going on this show, man. There's just
There's so many
yeah,
lines.
see, that's the thing. Like, it ends with basically the main character and then the bad guy. Like, I think it's like episode 3 or 4, and then they get into like this climatic fight, and you think the main character's fucking dead. And then next thing you fucking goddamn know, like, oh no, he's not, because he disappears until like the second last episode, I want to say.
Yeah, he was underground or some shit, I think.
yeah, he just comes out of nowhere and saves that girl and all that. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
The ballerina
and
girl,
that
he tells her
was
to fuck
yeah.
off.
That was the part that I was like, he's like, oh no, I was just happened to be in the arrows, and she's like, well,
Yeah.
you saved me like 3 or 4 times now, and he's like, oh no, it was nothing to do with you. I'm like, dude, you're obviously fucking following her, bro.
Yeah, and that fucking guy
Fucking
can
it.
just fly now. It's like, what is this?
Oh, but
Oh,
he's
yeah,
trying to say
yeah.
that it turned out to be that one chick's daughter that saved her once or twice too. So he's saying it wasn't always him; it was also that girl.
I mean, it
Oh
could
yeah,
be.
yeah,
her.
no, the girl did it. I think she did it at least once.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what he was
so-
saying. He
yeah.
was saying it wasn't just me; it was her too. And we don't really give a fuck about you. We're just happen to be there when it happens.
Yeah, and then
I
they
was like,
have
that's-
this whole
yeah.
thing with the daughter and all that. It's like the daughter's like, "Oh, I just want to kill everybody," and they're like, "No, we need to be good." And it's like, then you
And
see
she couldn't
that.
decide if she wanted to be with the monsters or the humans. She was like a
Yeah.
half breed, a typical half breed that's torn between
Yeah.
two worlds.
But that
Yeah.
was the thing, is that I was always like, I kept thinking, I'm like, the one part that I thought was absolute bullshit, and I think I said this to you off air, well, not before this stream, but was,
While we
you
were
know,
watching
when she gives fucking birth, right, and then she
Well, that
comes
was
out,
horrible.
she would have died from hypothermia.
Oh yeah, laying on that ice. Unless she's a mutant
Well,
too.
no,
Maybe the
she
mutant blood did
she
something
fell in. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
she
yeah,
fell
yeah,
in the
yeah. I
ice
do
water.
remember you saying that now. Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
probably
she
still
shared
got
the blood with it.
Well, yeah, the baby would have died from hypothermia if anything, but it was. Just
Yeah, well,
really
but it's got that alien or the monster DNA or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, whatever it
That's
is.
fucking odd.
I like that the fucking was a self-contained world, and they got to flesh it out the way they did, because you never see that in Western shit anymore. I mean, that was real
Oh, fuck
world.
no.
building.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like the first season, it was more self.
Contained, because it was all in that one
Thank you.
building. But then they
Yeah.
fleshed it out more and more. It was like a cat moving around.
Yeah, it was the entire fucking goddamn world, man. And that's why I'm kind of like, I'm hoping, and I don't want to get my hypes up too much, but for next season of All of Us Are Dead. Because remember when that ended, that there's those half breeds, you know, kind of
Yeah.
like the monster half.
They're going to replace them and some shit. That's what it looked like to
Yeah.
me. But what I'm happy about is that it's not like something that Abrams did, where they just throws in all these lines and nothing ever gets fucking fixed. And these people, they're following out all these lines. You might forget about them.
Well,
but then
they're
another
creating
show-
they're creating their own shit.
Yeah, but I know, but they're following through on all these different narratives that they're throwing at us. They ain't
Yeah.
just throwing out all these
You know, like
fucking
the
ideas. and not
you got the
following
president
through.
blowing up the stadium or whatever.
Oh,
trying to
that
kill
was
everybody.
awesome.
And then you got the scientist guy, and you're like, well, what is all these people in the back the tanks like Star Wars? And then you got that other guy coming back at the end, and you're like, what is this,
Oh,
Clone
shit.
Wars now, or what? What's going on here? I mean,
The one thing that did I was really pissed off was that chick. Like, she was my favorite one from the first season. I just remembered this.
What?
The bass she was the bass player.
Oh yeah, the
You know,
bass player. I liked her too a lot. She got
I
loud.
was like, she survived all that, and then she gets a fucking goddamn building. But they had to kill one of them. But I was
Yeah.
like, why not kill that fucking nerdy guy?
You know what I found odd is at the end, the military guy
shit.
and the chick
about-
that was in charge of civilians both ended up being mutants. Did you see that part?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I did see that.
So their leaders were mutants
But-
the whole fucking time.
What about the bus ride but when they're trying to get to the fucking goddamn stage.
Oh yeah, that
man.
was crazy.
And that fucking guy is like, "Is my face pretty?" And then he kills that fucking little child. I couldn't believe that.
I
was
know.
like, he just broke her fucking neck, yo. And then he creates that psycho little kid, man. I want to see what he's gonna fucking end up doing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
kid.
the
That
other.
kid is gonna be
Like-
like it's. Yeah, that kid's
Yeah,
gonna
he-
be a fucking serial killer, man.
I
Or
like
that mushroom
man.
girl and the old man, they're out there too still.
Yeah, the fucking.
She
chick
fucking
in
almost
the
kills
car.
that guy by dosing him.
You know what'd be funny if they pick up that kid. They're like,
Oh my
fucking
God,
dude,
that would be
they're
insane.
Fucking, cause dude, like that was like some of the scariest shit. That's like you can't say stuff like that. Well, I was a good boy. I did this and I did that, and now I'm all alone. My dad's dead. My mom's dead. My sister's dead. And I'm all alone. And this kid might not even be 10 fucking years old. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared of this kid.
Yeah, like I'm just like, man.
Don't
this
sleep
kid
around
is-
Fuck
Oh
no.
yeah, and then remember when they took that vote or whatever, and that lady's like talking to the kid, and he's just like, "I'll slit your throat, bitch!" Like he's just
Yeah,
giving her
get
the
away from
death
me,
look or
bitch.
whatever.
You're not my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she slaps him in the head, and she's like, he looks at her, and he's just like, "You're first."
It's like
He
That
doesn't
was my
say
last
it.
shot. I thought he was telling her. That was your first and last chance.
It's like you're not gonna wake up tomorrow, bitch.
After
Don't
I
sleep
kill
around
those
me,
two,
whore.
after I kill those two kids that tried to steal my ball, you're next, bitch.
Oh,
And-
fuck.
Man, I mean, mad respect for him though. They're like, "Yeah, I want your ball." He's like, "Fuck you! This is my ball. It's got a rip in it. It's mine. It's not even that. Nah, I want your ball." And he just beat the shit out of the both of them, man.
And
I
then
was
we
like,
have-
yeah.
Fuck around.
And then we have the other unanswered thing with the police daughters, whatever the daughter to the chieftain or whatever, that lady that's running the thing there, the
Yeah.
one that
Oh,
got
yeah.
framed, the one
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
always
yeah,
worrying
yeah.
about her hair.
Hair
Yeah,
and
she
her
got
makeup
framed
and
by
shit,
that mutant
yeah.
mom of hers.
Her mom screwed her out.
And then the cop too that put her out, he's a mutant too, so this is gonna get crazy.
No, I think next season's gonna be really fucking good with all this
Oh,
stuff
definitely.
going on.
I think there's going to be a lot more like over the top superpower monster fights.
Oh, they're gonna have to be because they're thinning the herd of the humans and the monsters
Oh,
are
yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
crazier and crazier.
Oh, and then we still got the guy the guy that's lying in the tank or whatever, the guy that's brain dead or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, that's that dude. her
Yeah, there's so
boyfriend.
much going. But the best thing is, there's so much going on, but they don't forget about it.
No, that's what
Yeah.
I just said. They're not like
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams fucking
Yeah.
forgetting
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
everything.
that's what I mean. What you were saying, like, that's the thing with J.J. Abrams because he's building on of Star Wars or Star Trek's fucking goddamn,
Yeah, well,
format.
fuck that. They gave him a chance to start all over, and all he did was give us his mystery boxes of bullshit.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't like that.
Well, that's the thing. Well, these guys give us mystery boxes, but
Yeah, but
the
they answer
reveals. Yeah, but the
Yeah, with
reveals
reveals.
are actually good.
Yeah, that makes sense. That aren't just to
Yeah.
fucking piss us off.
See,
Yeah,
with
they
Abrams-
have the only problem is, and it's not a bad problem, is they just have too much going on, and I'd rather deal
Well,
with that.
yeah,
than
it gives
have-
me more to watch, and I can watch
Yeah.
it
Well,
multiple times, and I'm not
the way
bored by it.
the way I look at a lot of Western shit, it's not really a mystery box. It's more like, did you guys ever play Pass the Parcel as a kid?
No, what's that? Is that like hot potato?
Well, there's a gift inside the thing, but like you put a gift box in. It was really unfair to everyone. But you put the gift box in there, and everyone rips off one layer of the wrapping, and then it reveals the next layer of the wrapping. Eventually, you get to the gift. Whoever gets the last unwrapping gets to keep the gift. And that's basically what a lot of like the MCU Star Wars is. It's like pass the parcel. It's just one more unwrapping. And then you think you're going to hit your climax. But then eventually by the time that someone does get the eventual unwrapping, you don't get to it because that fucker takes the gift home.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's talk about this guy for a minute. So this guy,
this
I don't
guy
know.
was good.
That's the
This
mutant.
boy, he's definitely infected. And
Yeah.
he might be going crazy.
Well, yeah, he's got like
but they
golem
didn't
disease
tell
or
us.
something.
Yeah.
Well,
But
he
it was
broke up
all
the
kind of-
security squad too into that. He was in charge of the base, and the other guys were in charge of the outside, and they were the ones who all got slaughtered.
Yeah, and he keeps
It's
putting
almost
his
like he
gun
set
to,
him up. You know that?
yeah,
he
he
let him
keeps
go.
putting
No,
his,
no, he didn't do that. No, I disagree with that 100%. I mean, maybe his monster form did it, but remember when like he went and grabbed all the fucking dog tags, and he went into that Fuckstains fucking the general guy, whoever was in
Yeah.
charge of him, and he just fucking dropped all the dog tags on there, and he's like, "You told me that." If I came here to work for you, I wouldn't have to fucking go through this shit again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'd be safe.
Yeah, and then the guy goes, "Oh yeah, I know, but I blew my head out." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but they're being sacrificed. These guys for
Yeah,
no
well,
reason. I don't see no reason.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
well, the other thing too is the guy keeps putting the gun to his head at the end.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a self-loathing piece of shit. He knows he's
Well,
infected.
but it was like he's Golem, like he's got another self or whatever going, "Don't do it. We still have work to do," or whatever. And then he's like hearing other people's thoughts or whatever.
Well, he's
So it's
part
like-
mutant, so he's got to be.
Yeah,
getting
I know.
fucked
So
with
it's
his
like
head.
I don't know what's going on with this guy, man, because he's just kill yourself. No, don't do it. We got work to do. Oh, what's this guy? I can hear what he's thinking.
I did
What?
expect him to die by the end of this season.
No, he's still alive, so he's
Yeah.
got something to do. I think.
Well, he's trying to hide that he's a mutant too. Like that's not going
It ain't
to
gonna
go
last
well.
because that one soldier walked in
Yeah.
on him. Remember?
Well,
Yeah.
my theory for him next season is he's gonna go save what's left of that crew that went into that underground bunker, and sacrifice himself in there somehow. And then get those, like, I think there was only like 2 or 3 left.
Two or
alive.
three
I think
are
there was-
left.
Yeah, I think it was 2. I want to say 3, but
I
I'm
hope
sure
3,
one
but
of
I
them
think
died.
you're right too. Because there's one dudes in that one white room that were going. They got tricked so stupidly.
Mm.
It was like something out of Kids in the Hall. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It was fuck. How stupid can you fucking be, you clown?
Yeah, and they keep trying to kill those people down
well,
below
no,
in the
as,
thing.
as soon as they were like, "All right, you go that way, we go that way," I'm like, "No,
Nope, we don't
Yeah, that
split
was
up,
fucked
motherfuckers. We
No.
stick
all
together.
right, this is what we do." Everyone is like, "Oh, we're gonna clear." Like, this is how everything always goes wrong in those things when you split up. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's gonna be
Yep.
faster." No, it's not gonna
Yep.
be faster because
And
shit
everybody
goes
ends up
wrong,
dead.
and then either dead or we got to run around and take twice as much time to find each
Yeah, that's
other.
not a military operation.
So,
This is a fucking
Yeah,
freak show.
I'm like,
a fucking freak
we-
hunt. Let's act accordingly.
We go in and like, well, I've had friends and he would tell me how like they would clear rooms. Like you go in
Yeah.
as a unit,
Cut the
boom,
pie. Did you
sector,
teach you about
sector,
cutting the
sector,
pie?
sector. It might take a lot longer, but guess what? If you split up your fucking goddamn forces, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked because you don't know what you're going to run into. That's another thing.
Exactly.
It's an unknown situation. I can see if you're outside and you run into an enemy and then you split up and you flank them and shit. But inside of a building,
Oh,
it's the stupidest shit in the world.
let's talk about this for a minute. So this,
All right, hold on. I want to ask Rise about cutting a pie because when I watch him play the games, I've noticed he's been fucking going to rooms where he's fucking taking the angle and cutting the pie as he's going in. So you know about that?
I don't know that term, but like basically,
All right, when you go to a doorway, you go to it to where you can see to the farthest point, and then you take a 45-degree, like you're cutting a pie, apple pie, and you cut the room into pie sections till you reach the next farthest point. You can see from the doorway, and then you start slowly enter.
cover.
Cover. You got it. That's cutting the pie.
It's just called being smart because like it only takes one fucking shot to take you the fuck out.
And you're done. And always check the fucking corners. Don't turn your back on a corner until you fucking cleared it.
well, the
All
other
right,
thing
go ahead,
on this,
Greg, I'm sorry.
no, the other thing on this show too is they kind of do the Walking Dead bit where you think somebody's dead. Like for instance, this guy and the main guy, they
Well,
get
no, see, this guy he was someone else, but then the main villain, he kind of venomized. I kind of want to say symbiote. He took his body. I mean, I don't know if it's because this actor was better, or the other actor couldn't be on the second season. But yeah, they changed the actor, but it was the same character.
Yeah, so this guy and the main guy get in a fight like in this doorway, and you think they're both like dead because like it really looked like they both killed each other. So you're thinking, okay, well they finished that arc. Nope.
Oh
This
yeah.
guy shows back up at the end, and he's like,
Yeah,
fucking,
right at the
Nope.
end.
They both
yeah,
left.
yeah, he's got like super healing or something like Wolverine, and he just wakes up and starts kicking ass. And then the other guy, like I said, he just comes at the end when his wife falls down that hole. So he's back too. It's like nobody's dying. They just keep. We'll just bring them back later when we need
Well, they're
them.
mutants,
So,
so we didn't
Yeah.
really know the extent of their powers. We're learning them as we're going along too. So
Well,
we really
yeah,
can't
that's
call
why-
foul on
yeah,
how strong they are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when he got crushed, you were like, oh, you got crushed by that door. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think I kind of
Yeah, I was
had a
happy
feeling
at
he was
first.
gonna come back. But
He's
then
such a
like there was like
shithead.
two. I think there was like 2 episodes where they didn't even mention him again. So I was like, oh,
Nope.
he might actually be dead.
And then
And
there
then
he was
yeah, he
again.
shows up. Yeah, he shows up right at the end to save that chick from that like 80,000-foot fucking goddamn hole drop. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
that's
caused
crazy.
that hole and where was it going? Like the center
yeah,
of the
I'm
earth.
like, I'd like to know what made that hole because I don't know. I don't see a bomb or something doing that. I mean, it was like Godzilla when he shot down to go where Kong was.
And then that's when he had his wings and we told her, I saved you just because for the fuck of it. It wasn't like I give a fuck. I was like, yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, fuck off, asshole. You obviously got some sort of thing for her.
Well, remember how they met? He was going to kill himself, and she was up there on the roof being a ballerina, and he was going to kill
Yeah.
him. And she goes,
Oh,
"Don't kill
yeah,
yourself here."
Yeah, she's like, all right, if you're gonna kill yourself, please don't do it here. You're just gonna upset everyone else's day.
And he's like, fuck. And ever since then, he's probably had that in the back of his mind. He's going to burn her one day. I'm going to get you back, bitch, one day.
I'm gonna throw you off the building. That's why I saved your life so I could fucking
He probably could now. Yeah, but they're so invested. And then you realize how invested he is in that lady's baby. He basically raised it when she turned away from it.
Well, yeah, because it's like it's a mutant freak like him. Oh, what about that fucking little monster thing that kept fucking showing up?
Yeah, I was trying
Oh,
to get a picture of that.
Funny.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
You know what
I
it's like,
love
though?
that little monster
He couldn't
thing.
save his own family, but he's raising another one. You know what I mean?
Well, no, the thing is that remember, like, he was a selfish fuck. Remember when they all died?
Yeah.
He was at the fucking
Yeah, and he got that
funeral.
money, and he's going, "This is all I
Yeah,
got."
yeah, this is it. How am I meant to live? How am I
And they
meant
throw
to
him out of the
shut
funeral.
in you? Yeah, and like they all like all his fucking uncles and fucking family friends throw him out of the fucking funeral. I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro! I'd kick this
If he
fucking
was such a
ass.
douchebag, he probably would have been all right. You know that?
Yeah.
But then look what happened. It all turned out. They're all dead now. They're dead. DED dead.
Yeah, your dad's dead.
They're all dead.
Well, I think we pretty much beat this to a pulp. I can't think of anything else to discuss, really. It's a good show. I don't have any complaints with it. I'd suggest watching it. It's
Well,
It's
there's
awesome.
so much. There's
Yeah.
so much that happens. We're probably forgetting a lot, but
Well, fuck,
Oh,
man.
okay.
It's 3 seasons of mayhem. If you
Oh.
missed out on this, you're missing out. 'Cause
well,
it's a
no,
good
it's only
ride.
only 2 seasons. So
Yeah, but
far,
3 is
third
coming up
season-
this
yeah,
summer,
Yeah,
so-
yeah, it's
yeah,
definitely-
but I mean, if we were to go through everything on here, it would take us a month. There's just too much. There's just too much
really.
going on. I mean,
You'd have to do a series on it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's just too much. That's the only. I wouldn't even call it a complaint. You're just like going. There's just so much going on, man.
Well, yeah, there's at least 9 or 10 characters you're following
Oh yeah, and
all the
everybody's
time.
spinning
And they're
off
dying,
over
and there's
here.
other people taking their places.
Well,
And
yeah, like on season 1, there was only like 3 or 4 you really had to pay attention to.
Yeah, but there were
and
all
on
these-
this one, yeah, everyone like it like because it just. It's
what
like
about the old guy upstairs with the kids and all that? I mean, there was so much
All
shit
right.
going on.
This is how I would use it as an analogy. When you play GTA, it's kind of an open world, but in the story mode. And
Yeah,
then
I
you
got
play
you. You can
GTA
get as many people as you want.
online, and then there's like people everywhere, and it's just like chaos, fucking chaos. But it's fucking fun.
So let's talk about the ending before we go. The ending. So this guy's here, and I didn't see this guy die or anything. But then at the end, the scientist had that egg sac thing or whatever, and then this guy comes out again. So it's like, what? There's 2 of this guy now.
No. Like I said, I don't think it was him. I think that was
The bad guy.
No,
Was
no,
it this guy?
No, it was what's his name? No, it was the brother. The brother that she originally went back to go see if he was actually.
Oh,
there. He
her
was
brother
there.
that they left behind at the apartment building that he sacrificed himself.
Yeah, because
This dude.
He's still around.
No, that's the main dude. That's the main dude. No, the brother, the one with the 4 eyes glasses. I think he had a.
Yeah, the brother of the ballerina chick.
Season 1. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think it's him.
This dude?
I think it's him.
That'd
that
be
comes
cool if he
out
made
at
a
the end.
reappearance because he wasn't a bad guy. He was just fucking stupid.
Oh no, he was a piece of shit. I fucking hated him.
He's the guy that died for nothing. He died in the
Himself for
elevator.
everybody.
No. The guy that died in the elevator was the.
No, not in the elevator. He was in the main room of the thing with a shotgun. Remember, he went into the office with a shotgun
He
and
was-
let everybody
he was-
else take off in the bus while he stayed behind.
Yeah, he was the chick's sister, brother.
Brother. Not really her brother, though. Remember, they had that big fight. You're not really my brother.
Oh really? Oh, I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
that-
said,
yeah,
there's
weird.
just
Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure it was the brother guy.
Yeah,
Because
the
they
guy
was
with glasses.
someone.
I
Was
thought he had a
saying-
redemption arc. You're saying he didn't?
I think he did kind of. Yeah, in the second season. I could have watched the first season again.
Yeah, he had
And
that
I could
shotgun
watch the
and
second season
He was
again.
blasting
but-
them fuckers so they could all get away at the end.
there's just so much going on. Like it's so hard to.
Why
Yeah.
I can't
I'll watch
even
it
remember
again.
how they all got out of there. But no, I'm pretty sure it was the brother. Because she was because that was the guy that died in the elevator. Him, this one.
Yeah,
the
him.
one- he died in the elevator. He was the samurai dude. Well, had
Yeah, the samurai dude. He was the shit.
I
When he
call
cut
him
that
the
monster's head off, and the monster's going around. I see you.
I couldn't believe that fuck was still alive in the second
Who
season.
did?
Yeah.
I was so pissed. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
that
was
was-
hilarious, man. I see you.
I'm like, oh my god, I hate this fucking monster.
Who did?
And it was that shitty. Remember, he was the janitor / security guard /
Yeah.
everything. And then when the main guy, he's walking to go have his first fucking day at the apartment, the fucking blade falls off his fucking goddamn.
Almost kills him.
Yeah.
And then that lady gave him that
right back
box
in
of
his head,
rotten
and he's
crisps.
like-
Remember that?
I just loved how casually he threw it off, though. And he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. No one knows how to do their jobs around. I'm like, bitch, you almost fucking killed me.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff going on here, and it's really good. I mean, we have to make this a daily show just to go through everything. There's just so much.
We actually probably could, do a fucking, episode by review.
But like I said, it's a really good show, man. I just. I
Oh,
don't have
hands
any-
down. If you're looking for something that, screams Resident Evil, but, in a fucking dope-ass way, this is,
Non-stop action. It's how Resident Evil should have been done. It's like the video game.
Mm.
Or fucking, what's that? Silent Hill. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched that in a fucking long time.
No, I meant the video game. I love the video game.
Oh, I never played that.
Fucking got me getting the shotgun out.
I gotta check if that's on fucking. Yeah, well, of course it'd be on Steam. Yeah, I might buy that.
That motherfucking game had only Dawn of the Dead, the very first black and white one, and fucking Silent Hill got me getting the gun out.
All right, everybody. I want to thank Risey Lee for joining me, and Hiawatha and Billy Powermax, and any lookers we had.
Here.
Guess that's it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming.
Oh.
But seriously, though, on a scale of 1 to 10, I definitely give this a 9.5.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
same.
definitely a 9, maybe even
Yeah.
a 10.
What is
After I
this?
see
What is the
third
rating
season, I'll
on
give it
this
a
week?
10.
Let's see what rating they. 7.3. You got to be
Great.
kidding me.
Oh,
Fuck. They're jealous.
No, that should be a solid 9, man.
Solid 9,
Easily.
possible
Yeah.
10, I get say.
Solid 9. That's. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
ta-ta.